How is new emotion explored in HBO's adaptation of The Last of Us? Exploring emotion within TV is derived from cinematic techniques such as framing, shot type, angle, and camera movement. Cinematographer Kensia Sarada mentions The Last of Us is about surviving emotional loss and learning to build again, which is continuously connoted and explored in each scene, both true to the game and uncovered storylines. Here is the car scene in the game and the show, almost identical in terms of type, frame, and even action. This is something that is sometimes challenged in the show, with the opportunity to bring in new emotion and fresh narrative. Showrunner Craig Mazin explains this advantage.
And when you're playing the game, the camera's quite far back, so there's no way to see a lot of what's going on with the character's face. Here, again, because we could have these intimate moments where the camera's right up there in your face, we could do it in much more subtle ways,
allowing HBO to reveal new emotion. When Joel is talking to Ellie, the camera follows Joel's movement, retaining focus on Joel, his resentment and concern, but also his leadership. Whilst in the show, we have a handheld POV, a way to reflect the anger they are both feeling for one another. A subtle but effective change despite Craig's intentions.
I want the wallpaper to be the same. I want her sitting where she was sitting. I want her reading the diary, and I want to feel all of it.
Interestingly, Craig mentions the diary, something that is given a close-up in the show, but not in the game.
Is this really all they had to worry about?
Despite the criticism, the close-up and twirling of the feather indicates more than the diary, but where Ellie is wondering about what that life could have been like if she wanted something like that, which brings us a new emotion, desire. Another thing I noticed was the slight difference in framing during the Sarah talk.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
In the game, when Ellie pushes Joel after her sentence is finished, we are shown a close-up of Joel and then taken back to Ellie when she starts talking again. This was to give power to their words as well as their reactions, Joel's reaction being resentment. Whereas in the show, we cut to Joel quicker in a two-shot instantaneously.
Everybody fucking except for you!
Was this to indicate Joel realises that Ellie is upset by including her in the frame? Or was it to show this moment has brought the two together on a mutual understanding of loss? Either way, the faster pacing and framing contributes to exploring new emotion, which here is empathy.
Be more scared!
In the winter chapter, or episode 8, When We Are in Need, we meet David, a cannibalistic leader and master manipulator.
There's a moment in the game that we replicate identically because we have to, because it's brilliant, where David finally reveals the truth of his attraction to her.
And you're special.
A high-angle, over-the-shoulder shot of David looking down on Ellie, showing the prominent emotion of narcissism, leaving Ellie inferior.
Well, he's a master manipulator, right? He's making Ellie feel like she's in control, but he's in control the entire time.
We also have an over-the-shoulder shot here. However, the angle here is eye level to Ellie, meaning in this version we are shown a new emotion, tactical empathy. Tactical empathy is a theory by Chris Voss, a FBI negotiator, intentionally using concepts from neuroscience to influence emotions. Ellie is stuck in this cage, she can't get out, she knows this. She needs to make sure that David is happy in order for her to get out. We're on Ellie's level, meaning we have a mutual understanding that she is working out a plan, not just being undermined and manipulated, that David wants her to feel.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
In conclusion, after showing a range of replicated scenes shot in different ways and explained how each subtly has created new emotion, I believe that HBO has been able to successfully bring in new emotion without disruption of narrative, all by using cinematic techniques.